1. Poland was originally female. According to Himaruya himself, Poland was not intended to be male at all. His original design had him as a female, but this changed sometime in production. Why this change occurred is unclear. Not wanting to lose femininity in the character, Himaruya kept Poland's womanly tastes and attire in the form of his cross-dressing habit. 2. The Lithuanian name Taurus doesn't exist. The human name given to Lithuania has multiple spellings and interpretations, but the rendering Taurus is the most accepted among the fandom. This is quite interesting considering the name itself doesn't exist. A more accurate name would be the uncommon Toilis or even Taurus, but even those names are obscure in the physical nation. His last name, Leonidas, is often misspelled as Leonidas, another name which does not exist. 3. Italy's name isn't Italian. Italy's human name is as popular as his proper nation title, but what's not famous about it is that half of it doesn't have Italian origins. Italy's surname, Vargas, is in fact Spanish. It's suspected that the inspiration for the name came from the acclaimed pin-up artist Alberto Vargas. Funnily enough, the artist is Peruvian. 4. Austria was put in a wheelchair. In his character note, it stated Austria spent some time partially disabled in a wheelchair. Although no exact dates were given, it's suspected it was a time when he was weak or severely injured due to the results of war. There is no proof of this, of course, but it seems reasonable a nation-related incident was the cause. Needless to say, this fact tends to flirt with the imagination. 5. Greece's design was changed dramatically. In his early stages of character development, the lofty and messy-haired Greece we know and love looked very different. In a rough draft, he was depicted with straight, short hair and glasses, much opposite to his present wavy mane. It was stated this large design change happened after Himaruya spoke with many native Greeks, but the new appearance doesn't coordinate with any of the people he talks to. 6. Japan is an otaku. Although it's not stated outright, it's strongly hinted that Japan is a classic otaku. Evidence includes his love for cute things. As such, items or creatures are deemed as kawaii in the otaku community, which makes such innocent obsessions acceptable. Another clue is that he has referred to his life as an RPG, and is shown to see the world that way. 7. England has a tattoo. In England's version of Malachi Tachikyu, one of his lines are, "My tattoo really hurts, but it's a hot 6-string. 6-string is another name for an electric guitar. Himaruya confirmed of the tattoo's existence in a sketch of his, having an arrow point to the tattoo's location, subtitled "Around Here." It resides on England's backside. 8. America's appearance is based off of a Canadian. Himaruya made a comment that America's heroic features were inspired by an actual Canadian he met in the USA. This is ironic for many reasons, but mostly because Canada is constantly mistaken for his more exuberant brother, which is a running gag in the manga, webcomic, and anime. 9. Norway's hair clip isn't a hair clip. It's actually a mobile phone. It's not shown how often he makes calls with it, but when visiting with the Nordics for a meeting in an episode of Hetalia, World Twinkle, he removed the clip so he could focus on the task at hand. 10. Sweden's sexuality is the only one confirmed. While it's no secret that Sweden is a homosexual, it should be mentioned that he's the only Hetalia character with a canon sexuality, and a canon love interest as a bonus. Why Sweden happened to be the sole nation with a sexual preference is unknown. but it proves that Himaruya is not intentionally avoiding such labels as homosexual while creating country personifications. Whether or not other nations' sexualities will formally be released is uncertain, but there's a chance that more hints will appear and that no proper indication will be needed.